Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be the top 10 mods of the week. We had some mods sporadic throughout the week and then a whole bunch right on Friday when I'm recording this. So so some of these guys on here I think everything on here obviously is well deserved. But some of these guys on here didn't get as many ratings as other ones would have because they just came out today, because most of the mods this week came out, well, on Friday, which was pretty crazy. But yeah, this is the top 10 mods of the week for all platforms if you're new to this. So whether you play on console or PC, these are all available for you if you'd like to use them, which is pretty cool. Now remember too, when you guys are getting mods off the mod hub, remember to rate them, so that way it does go to help support the modders. That way they know kind of what you feel about the mods, everything like that. Give them a good rating if you like them and everything like that. And it also helps kind of curate and dictate what kind of goes in this video. So anyhow, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the top 10 mods. For number 1 this week, we have the Chrona Easy Cut F320CV. And as we get into it too, I also want to note none of these are in any particular order. They're just random. So just to note that. But anyhow, this is by Schnibble Modding and Red Cat 3D. It is 1.90 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 5 out of 5 stars with 24 people having rated it. I typically try to do mods that have been rated at least 50 times, but sometimes that just doesn't work out that way. This thing is 19,000 pounds, euros, or dollars to buy. It requires 80 horsepower and has a working width of 3.16 meters. The cool thing about this is it has a configuration to swath, essentially. So yes, I know it's not a very wide mower anyway, so the swath is not going to be that wide, but you can also it just allows you to be able to narrow it even further. So if you accompany this with a rear set of butterfly mowers that can also swath, this would be a really good mower to have with that. So there you guys go. That is the Chrona Easy Cut F320CV. All right, for number 2 this week, we have the Lizard Torpedo. This is by Eric Isaac, Agro Mods, 41.22 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars with a whopping 247 people having rated it. In general, this truck will have 550 horsepower and runs at $145,000 to buy. Has a maximum speed of 120 kilometers per hour. I'm sorry, that's what it says in the description. I'm not sure miles per hour for you guys. It should be around 80, I think, would be an approximate configuration there, or a conversion. But anyhow, there is a boatload of options on this. You can, this is just a few of them on here. Engine options, wheel options, chassis cover options, cabin sticker. You can see this one has the Lizard truck on the side there. Exhaust options, protection grille, lantern bars, horns, alerts, bumpers, grille styles, glass colors, chassis options, sunshades, interior curtains, cabin roof, special steering options, more in color options, all sorts of things. There is a lot you can do to customize this. So I think a lot of you guys will really like this. But there you guys go. That is the Lizard Torpedo by Eric Isaac, Agro Mods. Moving on to number 3, we have the Jan Maximus 20,000 TH. This is by Farm Central Soul. It is 12.68 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 50 people having rated it. This thing has a working width of 32 meters. This is going to do lime spreading, manure, and fertilizer, and requires only 120 horsepower. It is a little expensive. It's 130,000 pounds, euros, or dollars, but it does have a nice hefty capacity of 20,000 liters. So honestly, this is a really good piece of equipment here. A little pricey, but once you get that price tag or get past that price tag, this is a really cool thing. And again, it does have a few different customization options as well. So really well done. But there you go. That's the Jan Maximus 20,000 TH. For number 4, we have the Fendt Favorite series. This is by Schnibble Modding, 72.12 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, with 187 people having rated it. There are 3 tractors, I believe, if I remember correctly, in this pack, and they all have a ton of customization options. So if you're a fan of, oh, good lord, I can't even just get tongue-tied over it. If you are a fan of Fendt, or a Fendt fan, this is a really good pack for you. Or if you're a fan of the Fendt Favorite, this is also a really good pack for you. Varying prices between, usually around $70,000 to $80,000 is the prices you're going to be looking at this, depending on your configuration. There's a lot of different models involved, obviously have different transmission options, power options, all sorts of different stuff. So if you wanted a nice Fendt farm, or you're running a Fendt farm, this is really a perfect addition for that. That gives you a good kind of medium range tractor for you. So there you guys go. This is the Fendt Favorite series by Schnibble Modding. All right, moving on to number 5, we have the Kenzie Multifruit Planter Pack. This is by Chris S. and Riley S. It is 35.89 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 5 out of 5 stars, with 55 people having rated it. And it does deserve that rating. This is a very cool planter set. You might say, well, we already have this in game. What's different about this? Well, let me hop in the store so I can show you. So what comes in this pack is these 4 planters. So on the left-hand side here, we have a 12-meter version of a 13-mile-per-hour planter. no big deal, pretty standard there. Then we move over one, we have and also look at the capacity here for seeds is 3953. This one is 50,000 liters and adds potatoes, sugarcane, and poplars. Runs at 30 miles an hour as well now too. Now moving over here, we have the same kind of setup here. Except this is now 18.2 meters, and then we have the crazy one, 65,000 liter capacity, 18.2 meters, 30 miles an hour, and does potatoes, sugarcane, and poplars as well, which is crazy. So there you guys go. This is a very cool planter pack that I think will speed up a lot of things. Again, these are all direct drill as well. I should note that too. But this is the Kenzie Multifruit Planter Pack by Chris S. and Riley S. For number 6 this week, we have the Kloss/Lieber Pack. This is by Maurice 3001 and Chris. It is 34.58 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 46 people having rated it. This is a pack of 4 different wheel loaders that have varying power options. This one, I believe, is the most powerful at 224 horsepower, and the range is from 68 horsepower all the way up to this 224 option. The price range is 64,500 all the way up to this one being 248,500. And as you can imagine by the name, you can either have any of these in the configuration of either a Kloss or Lieber for your brand. So there you guys go. This is the Kloss/Lieber Pack by Maurice 3001 and Chris. All right, moving on to number 7, we have the Massy Ferguson 4700 and 5700 series. These are by Jean FS, and they are 44.61 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, with 78 people having rated it. There are a ton of customizations on the tractors in this pack, and there's kind of a new, well, maybe not new feature, but kind of a unique feature to these that I want to show you as well in the store. So if we take a look in here, we have the 2 tractors, but then we have these wheels, which you can connect onto them. So if we hit combinations here, you can put all these on there. Obviously, you can put, front loader attachments if you want to, but it gives you the ability to attach these guys to kind of add that extra little, maybe piece of role play for you that you're going to hook up these tires and take them off as needed or not needed, which is really cool. So I really like that as an option. But even without those extra added tire options, these are very cool, very customizable Massy Ferguson tractors that'll do really good on any small to medium farm. So there you guys go. All right, moving on to number 8. Our first placeable item today is the Wired Chicken Coupe. This is by Celabuki. It is 2.45 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, with 31 people having rated it. Not only is this a very good looking chicken coop, but it's a very useful one as well. So yes, straightforward, it just holds chickens and makes eggs. There's nothing special about it in terms of that, but this thing can hold 500 chickens, which is quite a bit, especially for how small this pen is. And the pen looks really good for your farm, as I kind of mentioned. So really good in terms of that. It only costs you $25,000 to buy as well. So that's really cheap for this kind of level of chicken production that you could be running. And the maintenance is only $10 per day. So there you guys go. That's the Wired Chicken Coop by Celabuki. All right, moving on to number 9. As we get close to wrapping up, we have the American Workshop, which is one of my personal favorites that came out this week. This is by Ecus, and it's 10.65 megabytes to download for all platforms, and it's currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, with 31 people having rated it. Go give this thing a good rating. This is an $80,000 repair workshop that costs only $10 a day to run. You also can change the metal color on this, so I have it in red because I think the red looks great, but you can change it to 19 different colors. You can repair your vehicles in it, and it has those nice 2 garage doors you see on the side here, a big one out the back that I have open in there, and there's also a kind of front door you can see on the left side of it that kind of goes in the front there, and there's some nice decorations in there, and it's quite a big barn, honestly, for putting stuff in, and it looks just absolutely fantastic. So definitely would recommend this. This is the American Workshop by Ecus. All right, moving on to our last mod of the week, we have the Chicken Coupe BR in number 10 this week. This is 17.52 megabytes to download for all platforms, and is currently rated 5 out of 5 stars, with 48 people having good lord, I can't talk anymore. 48 people having rated it. This is a mod by Fritz, and it is very well done. If you thought 500 chickens was a lot, well, this one is not for you. This is a 2,000 chicken capacity pen for $79,000, $100 a day maintenance. So the maintenance is quite cranked up on this, but this thing is absolutely huge and can hold a boatload of chickens, literally. It does have a feed capacity as well, 40,000 liters, which is a lot of chicken feed. So that'll keep those chickens happy for a fair amount of time, actually, as well. But there you guys go. That is the Chicken Coupe BR, and that is our top 10 mods for this week. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel, and turn your notification bells so you don't miss any future videos that I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another top 10 mods.